going on, everybody? It's Andrew Vascassenno with eXp Realty out here in Denver, Colorado. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today's video, we're gonna take a nice tour of Littleton, Colorado, talk about all the pros and cons, what it's like living out here, to see if maybe you'd enjoy living out here, or if you live out here right now, you just want to get a different perspective. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. Really helps out a lot. And of course, if you are looking to move out here to Denver or the Denver area, I'm a licensed real estate agent. Be happy to help you in any way I can. Contact info is right down there. Give me a call, text, email, whatever works, and I'll do what I can for you. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into it. All right, let's first talk about the geography of Littleton. So check out this map here. Littleton takes up most of the southern, southwest Denver metro area inside of 470. There's also some south of 470 like Roxborough Village and everything south of the Chatfield State Park. Then you've also got the area along US 85, also known as Santa Fe. That's where downtown Littleton is located. So this is the whole geography of Littleton, close to mountains, so that's nice. But with that, let's jump into the pros. So starting off, pro number one is proximity to the mountains. You can see behind me, maybe you got the foothills right there, and I'm in pretty east Littleton right now, northeast Littleton, so I'm at the very border of Littleton, Denver, Inglewood. But number one, like I said, close to the mountains. So if you like going to the mountains and you want to go to the slopes or some kind of small mountain town, you have easy access. Jump on 470, go to US 285, which is called Hampton, or I-70. So close proximity, quick access. So if you enjoy the mountains and you want to be close to them, Littleton could be a good spot for you. All right, pro number two is again proximity, but this time we're talking about proximity to Denver. So it's about, depending on where you are in Littleton, of course, about 20 or 30 minutes to downtown Denver. So if you want to work in downtown Denver but live in the suburbs, expect a 20 or 30 minute commute from Littleton, depending on where you are. It's also close to Denver if you wanted to go down and watch like a sporting event like hockey, basketball, or football, or if you want to go to the bars. It's a good spot for you to go check out and a good spot to live if you still want to be close to those spots. All right, pro number three is going to be your proximity to shopping and restaurants. So you've got downtown Littleton, which has a couple of little small shops, no chains or anything like that, but it also has a lot of good restaurants, some of which are chains like View House and Smokin' Finn's, but it also has some good local restaurants, so you can check that out. You've got Bowles Crossing, which has, I'm sure a lot of you enjoy Trader Joe's. It's got Trader Joe's there, close to a Costco, a Sam's Club. You're still close to Park Meadows, which has another Costco and some other shopping and a mall. So plenty of shopping to have around there. If you want to go to restaurants, of course, you've got your typical chains everywhere, your regional and national chains, but then you also have some that are specific to Littleton and specific to the Colorado area. So check those out. Definitely a lot of shopping, a lot of restaurants, so you definitely want people on that front. And the fourth and final pro I want to mention is the proximity to Chatfield State Park. So it's one of the state parks here in Colorado. It's got boating and camping and biking and walking and whatever you want to do at state parks. You can go picnicking, all that kind of stuff. It does require a pass to get in. You can either buy a day pass or get an annual pass, which will also get you into Cherry Creek State Park. So if you think you're going to do that a lot, you can do that. It's got an open dog park, so off-leash dog park, I should say. So you can take your dog there and have him off-leash and run around. So plenty of stuff to do over there. It's pretty large, so you definitely have enough room to spread out. The water does get a little crowded during summer with boats. It's not a huge lake, but it's decent. So if you do enjoy boating, you can do that. But plenty of stuff to do over there, plenty of activities. I don't think we'll run out of stuff to do over there. And then outside of Chatfield, still plenty of land out there that's open. You can go mountain biking and hiking and just go for a walk around the neighborhood. So great area to be in that southern part, plenty of stuff to do. Alright, plenty of pros, but I'm going to stop there. I don't want to keep going with that. Got to talk about the negatives out there in Littleton. Number one, if you haven't looked at Colorado in general or the Denver metro area, it's a pretty consistent theme with the con number one I want to talk about, and that's the price of housing. So average home price, I actually didn't look it up today, but it's probably, I'd say, in the 700,000 range. So definitely pricey. So if you want to buy a single family house or you want to move out here and get a home, expect to pay a good amount. They still have condos and townhouses, stuff like that, that you can get in the 300,000, 400,000 range. But for a single family house, you're gonna be paying a good amount. It's the suburbs, so I think a lot of people are flocking there, especially after the pandemic. So keep that in mind. Housing isn't gonna be cheap, but in my opinion, it's worth it, but definitely a con if you want to move out here. And the second con I want to talk about is the lack of nightlife. If you're younger or if you just enjoy going out and going to the bars and having a good time, not much of that in Littleton. It is a suburb. It's cookie cutter houses, your white picket fences, so not much of nightlife there. I mean, you've got downtown Littleton, which does have View House and a couple other small bars, but don't expect anything crazy. If you want to actually have a nightlife, you'll probably be going to downtown Denver. Again, it's 20-30 minutes away, so not too bad. But like I said, if you're moving out there, you want to live in Littleton and you enjoy the nightlife on a frequent basis, just expect to be commuting to Denver a lot because there's not much going on in Littleton. All right, and I was really trying to think of a third con and multiple cons for it out here besides the lack of nightlife and the cost of living. But honestly, I can't. I enjoy it out in the suburbs. So you might have a con that you don't want to live out here. Houses are too close together or they're too cookie cutter, which that could be a con as well if you don't like that kind of stuff. But those are the two cons I want to talk about mainly. 4 pros, 2 cons, so not too even, but like I said, I enjoy it out here. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more places you want to see or want me to go tour, things like that, let me know. Happy to do it for you. And again, if you're looking to move out here, contact information below. Feel free to reach out, call, text, email, whatever works for you. Happy to help. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. It really helps with the channel, and I really appreciate it. So that's all I got for you, and I appreciate you watching. See you in the next one.